Going on? Just wanted to talk about some stuff that's plaguing me lately. What's new though, right? Oh, sorry about your wave. It went okay. It was just brutal because I didn't sleep at all because my head went crazy that night, so I didn't sleep. A lot of, lot of, a lot of flashing and bright movement and just madness in my head, and the anxiety was so rough I couldn't even fall asleep. I slept for a couple hours, and then I was stuck on a 2-hour drive there. I mean, it was nice, but when you're sick as we are, and in a wave and not sleeping and mentally feeling ill, yeah, it's not no fun. Insane is putting it lightly. Physical symptoms are a little better, but they're not the things that plague me the most. It's realistically my head shit and the anxiety, and the anxiety fuels the head shit. Blah blah blah. It's a terrible cycle. But something's like just really sensitive right now, and it's been since Thursday. I'm a little better than I was, but I can't say by much. I don't know why things have gotten so bad again. And I haven't had waves like this, even in the last years. These waves are horrific, to say the worst. And and I'm sure it's because I over tapered the Remeron that like 9 months ago. I'm sure it all has to do with that. It's pretty sad how bad that was. How it fucked me up so bad. I don't even know what I'm going to do, to be honest, because I need to get off this medicine. It's killing me. But if I jump off of it, I think it'll kill me. So I'm kind of in this bad situation of not knowing what to do because I'm in for a long time to taper, and my mental symptoms are just getting worse and worse. And I know people hear me talking okay, and they hear how I can manage to get out for work here and there, and they think it's not as bad, but you have no idea what I push through daily. It's crazy. But as of the late, I don't know why my brain started going so crazy and so fast, and like I can't even close my eyes without it freaking me out. It's really bad. And like when I close my eyes start to blink. That's an old school symptom I had after benzos. So my nervous system is just not happy. I don't see why. I don't get what's going on. So literally I have to keep holding and holding and holding my taper. And I know 1.1 milligram of Remeron doesn't sound like much at all. It sounds like a joke. But it's holding me hostage, basically. It's like I'm suffering bad now, but I don't want to have to suffer way more. You know what I'm thinking? I ended up just having some really intense sensory issues for a couple weeks, and then it went back to normal. It wasn't as bad as what I'm going through now, I'll tell you that. I need to get another, but I'm not even going to even think about that right now. I can't even bear to deal with this shit. I'm going to deal with that, and then thinking about tapering and getting off this medication. At some point, I feel like I'm going to go so crazy that I'm just going to jump off the medication and just deal with the fucking outcome, just so I'm off the meds and I could at least start healing one day at a time without having these fucking meds on me. But the torture alone, and I don't think I'd be. Well, since 6 months, aesthetics. 6 months isn't bad at all. I mean, you're still going to be really sensitive. Just give it some time. Don't go on any more meds. Blah, blah, blah. You know, typical. When I was 6 months off, I was in really fucked shape. I could barely function at all. It was the most scared I was in my life. Like what I'm dealing with now is hell, but it's a different hell. Then was unbearable and unlivable. My girlfriend at the time helped me with my business. So I worked from home still. But unless I'm totally incapacitated, I'm able to do my job. I just have to like photograph stuff and list it on eBay. It was hard though, but I didn't go out. I didn't go out for a good year until I started slowly going out with her when she helped me for a good 2 years. So it was almost 3 years. And it wasn't until then I started going out on my own a little bit while I was tapering. And I was able to do it, and I was getting better and better. As I was getting down on Remeron, it was getting easier until I over tapered and fucked my nervous system. So I definitely need to stabilize, and I'm completely not stabilized. But I also think that medicine is turning on me too. I could be totally wrong. It might not. It could just be because I just need to stabilize. I don't know how long it's been. Almost 3 months since I cut. Yeah, 2 months, 24 days. When I fucked up the Remeron, it took a good 7 months before I was okay. Well, if you're able to do that right now, you're doing a really good job. It might not seem like it because you don't have anything to compare it to, but just trust me, for you just saying that, you're doing really fucking good. I'm proud of you. That's really excellent. So just keep going. It might seem hard, but in comparison, and somebody told me this, as hard as what I feel I'm going through, they compared it to their friend who's a paraplegic, and that really hit me. Like, I'm going through a lot. I mean, mentally, even a paraplegic wouldn't understand what I'm going through, but there's always somebody who has it like way worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't wish what I'm going through on you. No way. And then you'd be happy that you were going through what you're going through. But I'm not saying what you're going through is easy by any means. You wouldn't be here otherwise. But yeah, I mean, doing a good job. And if you're able to work, just keep it up and just keep pushing and try not to let anxiety control you, like me at the moment. That's what I'm doing. I let my anxiety spin out of control. No matter what I do, how hard I work at it, it spins out of control because I'm constantly looking at the future. I mean, anxiety is more or less just trying to be a psychic and always worrying about what's going to happen. And honestly, I worry about it all the time because almost everything I've ever thought was going to happen happens. And that scares me. So my anxiety just spins and spins. Yeah, exactly. That's very true. It's like the doctors know how to give you the pills, but they don't know how to get you off safely. And, and it's like they don't realize the hell that it can bring people. It's like I always say, once I'm off, I'm okay with being sick for a long time, but I just kick myself so much for fucking up the Remeron because it set me back so far in a totally different way, too. And it's like I can't comprehend or figure out what's going on half the time because, again, the symptoms are cycling big time. It's like when I start feeling better, then I get a whole new cycle of symptoms. And it's just like another acute. It's just nuts. But realistically, if I felt like I did physically right now, I would taper again. But mentally, I can't. I can't. I'm scared. I'm scared of what's going to happen because I don't think I can handle any more mental anguish. The speed in which the flashing and movement in my head is going, I don't think I can manage it getting worse. I'm definitely over the line I can handle. So it's like I know I can't taper, but I'm also scared, and which drives my anxiety, that it's just going to keep getting worse without me tapering. And it hasn't done that before, but it still scares me because it's been so insane. I mean, I can't even close my eyes without being scared now. So it's like it's just fueling. Anxiety is fueling so much of this. I need to calm down my anxiety. I need to. A lot of it is just chemical, and it's like there's not much I can do. But it's hard for me to look at being on 1.1 of Remeron and thinking that it's not like a joke, It's so little now. I went from 1.2 to 1.1 and it's just been an utter disaster for almost 3 months now. Now, I wasn't fully healed or anything from when I fucked up the Remeron, but I had it tapered eventually. I was doing okay, but it literally just took me out. And what I was worried about, it was way worse than that. Yeah, sometimes you just don't have a choice. I mean, I can't imagine doing it because here's where I'm at, and I think I've explained it to you before, but I could talk about it now. Is that after I fucked up the Remeron, the hell it put me through just for tapering that little bit, I can't imagine getting off the medication knowing that it could be like 10 times worse than that. I can't imagine. So that scares me. But it also makes me nuts knowing what if it's not that bad and I can just get off the medication. It might just be like when I fucked up the medication, just deal with it. But if it's like 10 times worse than that, oh man, I would not be able to work. And I have to. I don't know what to do. I'm totally in a fucked up situation. I don't know what to do. I mean, obviously, right now, I'm not going to like go cold turkey or nothing, but I'm going to taper still for a while. But the hard part is I can't fucking taper because it's such a fucking mess. I mean, I have some of these symptoms are so acute still. The mental stuff, I need to be able to sleep, okay? And right now I'm kind of on the verge of it, you know. And I'm getting some sleep and that's fine. But it's like watching that fucking storm in my head when I go to bed. It's just horrible. It's not comfortable to go to bed. It's not comfortable to go to sleep at all. Yesterday my intrusive thoughts were so fucking bad. Not so bad today. And it's not like, and I need to be clear when I was talking about suicidal stuff yesterday. It's like, I'm not suicidal. But the intrusive thoughts make you think crazy shit. Man, it's nuts. So basically, I don't want to off myself. I actually really enjoy life. I enjoy what I do. I love my job, even though it's a fucking mess. I enjoy my job. I enjoy going to thrift stores and all that shit. I enjoy being with my girlfriend. I enjoy family, what's left of it, and I can't enjoy it now. My head is absolutely insane. And the cuts are just going to keep getting bigger. I can't slow down. I thought about trying to slow it down, but goddamn, it's just another year or two added on. I can't bear it. My nervous system has to strengthen up to a point to handle the tapers a little bit, you know. That's the hard part is regret. But I try not to think about that too much anymore. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And it's like, well, the thing is, I knew nothing about medications then. I literally thought to myself, well, if it doesn't work for me, I'll just taper off of it like I do anything else, and it might suck, but whatever. At least I'll try. All I had was some. I don't really want to talk about it. But the whole idea of this video is that I can't taper because of what's going on in my head. Yeah, my anxiety before all this bullshit was nothing in comparison. And then that anxiety seemed so intense. It was nothing in comparison. I wish I had somebody said, dude, you're able to do this, you're able to work, you're able to do all this. So don't go on these drugs that can really damage you and make things worse. Nobody would talk to me about this. Yeah, I took mine for 3 months, and here I am 5 years later. What a fucking bunch of bullshit. And I mean, it's Remeron's fault. I mean, it's benzos were the ones that damaged my nervous system, and Remeron kept on fucking it up more. And my nervous system never had a chance to heal. And the longer I'm tapering Remeron, is the more my nervous system's getting shot. It's like it doesn't want to work right. And now it's like it's so fucked up. It's like I don't know how long I have to hold in order to have my nervous system heal up enough for me to start tapering. I don't know what to do. I seriously don't know what to do. I can deal with this hell and just not taper. Or wait till I can tolerate it and taper again and just keep dealing with the hell. I don't know. I figure I'll probably do this to about 0.5. And once I'm at that, I'll probably jump. So that means I have 5 or 6 more cuts, which can be still a couple years if I have to go this slow. But that's a joke. I'm going to end up feeling completely psychotic by then. So I guess we'll see. How are you feeling? I know you're stressed out today, Aesthetics, but how are you feeling? I mean, realistically, the worst time I have when I make a cut, well, not now. Now it's like seems like it's at 2 months, but like before, it was usually like a week and a half. Like was like that's when it would really start kicking in. But I know you're past that point. I mean, like me, my anxiety would be like going out of control. Gotcha. Well, at least it's going up and down. At least your brain is trying to figure it out. That's really good. Like for me, I know it would be a torture chamber. Oh God. I have a feeling one of these days it's going to be so hard I'm just going to end up going into a hospital. God, I hope not for such a tiny amount. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that statistic, but I'm also feel like I'm going crazy sometimes. And a lot of the times, like, it's that shit in my head. I don't know how I'm going to keep dealing with it. I don't want to. All they're going to do is say, okay, you stop taking that little bit of Remeron because they'll just think it's a joke, and they'll just give me some other drug, which I don't want to take. So it's pointless for me to like go in anywhere. My thing is, I just need to not have to work for a while. But I don't think that's possible. Yeah, who knows? I'm going to be heading off here in a minute. I'm trying to meditate more, and I know that's not a real answer for anything we're dealing with, but I'm trying to slow down my brain as much as possible. I need, if you got really some unique tips for calming down anxiety, calming down the nervous system, put them in the comments. I could use anything right now. People are saying CBD, and I really don't want to go that route, but if I have to, I will. But I tried CBD years ago. I tried a drop of it, and it calmed me down, but I had a rebound effect. And I just had massive brain fog and anxiety the next day. And I tried a vape pen once, but that was a bad idea because that just made me feel high. And then after I said I tried that, everybody said, no, that's not a good idea because that's just that won't calm you down like CBD drops. So I don't know. Maybe one day if this gets too intense. It's really intense right now, but it's something I can. It's my anxiety is not in acute right now. It's just really fucking bad to the point where it's vibrating my brain. Well, aesthetics, we know damn well it's the Remeron, and I'm there on your side the whole fucking way. Just understand that we know it's the Remeron, and you're off the Remeron, and I'm going to be watching how you're doing, and I know in time you're going to keep doing better, and I'm going to wish I was at your point, but I can't be there with you just yet. So I have to get down a little further. I need to get through whatever I'm going through now. What's really going to be hard is after I move. That move is going to be hell. So that's going to set me back. So that's going to be time I won't be able to taper. I can't even imagine having to work that hard to do a move. Like I did it before in withdrawal, but my nervous system, although it was shot, it wasn't like this. Thank you. If I can get through the medication, I will get better. I mean, I know how much like I kept on getting better. It's just it takes a lot of fucking time for me. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna get a lot worse before I ever. I'm gonna get a lot worse before I get better. And people always said, man, when you get down to the very end, it's gonna get fucking hard. Man, they weren't shitting me. I'm gonna guess. Well, what kind of tea? Are you drinking caffeinated tea? Fuck. You better calm down with that. What? Did you change your diet too? You better be careful. Don't go crazy now. You better be eating a basic diet still. You'll get there. You'll get there and you'll be able to change your diet more than you know. Once things calm down, you start feeling better, you'll be able to start eating better things. It's just the way it works. I don't know why, but it's the way it works. I drank some ginger tea recently. Don't overthink, okay? I have to tell myself that too, not to overthink. Just the way I visually see things. Oh, man, I can't even. It's hard for me not to overthink and be stressed out and anxiety ridden with the way I literally see shit. If I didn't have the visual snow issues, I think my anxiety would probably be 50% less. Because between the stress of the medications and the visual issues, it brings it out and it's like a constant hallucination. It's nuts. All right, just be careful. Chamomile can have quite a punch. So be careful. I can't drink that at all. All right, I gotta go make myself some food. I can't even take those either. Magnesium's my worst culprit. D, I can't take D either. Chamomile will kill me. Chamomile and magnesium would throw me into the worst waves. That's because chamomile, it hits GABA receptors. So if you were ever off benzos, that's a huge no. Just cool it. All right, I'm letting you guys go. Girls go, guys go. You get whatever. I'll what days? Yeah, I'll probably be on tomorrow. So you both take care. It's been nice bitching, I guess. And you have a nice night. One more day in the books, you know. Just another day to get past. Gotta go make some chicken. Nah, take care.